Hi and welcome to today's pick a card general reading. So today we are asking spirits who is your future spouse. So we're trying to get a few messages or characteristics about your future spouse, what they look like, some physical and personality characteristics. I'm also trying to understand a bit more about the connection you will have, where you will meet, or how the situation will be when you meet them, and all those kind of things. So I haven't made the piles yet. I'll be shuffling on camera, but I have three options for you to choose from. I have option number one. This is a white stone. Option number two, I have a blue stone. And option number three, this is a beautiful, it's kind of transparent greenish stone. I love the colors. So I suggest you pick with your intuition and not with your eyes. Pick the pile or the group that you're most drawn to. You can pause the video for a moment, and I have linked the timestamps down in the description below, and see you in your reading. Group 1. I know if you chose this white stone, this is your reading. I kind of get a peaceful vibe from this stone. You know, it's so pure, it's so the color is so clean. I kind of feel like you're a soft vibe from this the stone. Maybe your person will be somebody who's very soft natured, but we really have to look at the cards and put this aside. So okay, let me get some tarot cards to begin your reading with. Yes, so spirits, pile 1 or group 1. What can you tell us about the future spouse? Oops. Okay. So we have this is the 13 of Sun, which is the Queen of Wands in this particular deck, which we got this in the reverse to begin your reading. We have the 3 of Cups upright, and we have the Fortune's Wheel, which is Wheel of Fortune in this deck, which is in reverse. I'm gonna get 1 or 2 more cards, and then we can proceed with your reading. So spirits, what can you tell us about group 1's person, about their nature, their characteristics, personality? Can you tell us about group 1's person? What can you tell us about group 1's? Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 6 of Wands. Oh, okay. Yes, so we have some good amount of wand energy, which tells me right away that your person is somebody who's passionate, who's not really I get the vibe that your person is not really somebody who kind of sticks to the rules. If you already know this person, or if you're gonna find the person, like start as a clean slate, you're not currently in any kind of relationship or something, then you can have a new perspective. But if you are already in a relationship and you're looking for a confirmation if this is the person we're talking about, then the sign that I'm clearly getting is that your person is not really somebody who has a set of rules and follows the normal norms. He or she is somebody who likes to create their own norms, who likes to sometimes break rules, not essentially in a bad way, but who kind of is adventurous. That's the word I'm looking for. And who's very passionate, who likes to celebrate things, who is who works towards celebrating moments, towards victory. Your person is somebody definitely who's somebody who does smart work but not hard work. I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but you know, he or she is somebody who knows how to get things done without getting their hands dirty, if you know what I mean. So they like to celebrate, and for them this connection would be something that for which they had to at the behind the scenes do some work, and you know, think a lot, and put in some kind of efforts, and they see you as a prized possession. They see you as like a victory, you know, that they have won you, or you are there in your life, you know, that kind of a person who will really value this relationship, this connection, who will celebrate small things, who gets up happiness out of, you know, small moments, living the present. This person is definitely not somebody who plans a lot ahead, who kind of you know, thinks or worries too much about the future. So with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, to start off with, your person would have been, as in when you met this person, or when they come into your life, they wouldn't be necessarily in a situation where they can welcome you with open arms. There are some chances that probably they have been put off by something. It could be anything, and usually and when you meet this person, they are, for some of you, they wouldn't have been in their usual self. What I mean by this is, you would have come into their life when they were lacking a bit of passion or like ambition. They were just roaming around but not really knowing where to go or what to do. They were just wandering, and that's not the usual self, but that's the kind of a situation they would have been in for some reason. And that's when you will meet them and then rock their world, and then they will be like, oh my gosh, what was I doing with myself all this while, you know. And that's when they'll celebrate this. They will rejoice over getting themselves back on track. This is also, you would be somebody who will support them emotionally, and you know, be there for them in all their endeavors. So they value this, all your moral support a lot. For many of you, it could be somebody, this person, your future spouse, could be somebody who you already know, who you might have been in a relationship, or at least a level of understanding with in the past. So this could be somebody who's coming back from the past, or somebody you're currently with. You know them for some time. It's not really a complete cycle and then something new is beginning or somebody new is popping up. This is somebody you might have a fair idea of, quite a lot of idea of so far. And also I feel like with this person kind of makes you feel incomplete without them. It's the same for them as well. They feel I'm so sorry for that. Sorry, I had to pause the video for a moment. So I was saying that this person is somebody who is not somebody very new, with whom, you know, it's not a clean slate or something. It's so for many of them, usually it's like a cycle has to come to an end, and then they begin a relationship with somebody new, or have a new perspective and all that. But for you, this is somebody whom you already know, and with whom you feel, if they're not there, you feel incomplete, you know, and they feel the same way towards you as well. And that's why this connection, this relationship, it's like kind of magnetic for both of you, because you complete each other very well. And the other point I'm seeing is, if you're expecting, so for some of you who are currently there in a relationship right now, and if you're expecting your partner to be somebody who puts in a lot of efforts into this relationship to make you feel special, to make you feel valued, and if you're looking for somebody who will give you surprises without you expecting, of course that's a surprise, with when you expect it like the least, who's very good at giving surprises, who works a lot for you, who does a lot of behind the scenes work for you, to make you feel valued and all that. No, this is not somebody like that. If you're expecting, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but if you're expecting somebody like that, this is not your kind of a person. This person is more open, more free-spirited. They would absolutely love to do whatever you want, but they would expect you to tell them what you want. They are not somebody who can figure out things on their own about you and then give you quite good surprises or something. They don't like to do a lot of behind the scenes work. They like to live in the moment, and they like to do things in the moment. So this could be somebody, if you are already with someone and if you're looking for a confirmation, if the person is a bit lethargic when it comes to certain things, either work or if they don't have like a conventional sort of work, if they are doing something different from others, not like a 9-to-5 job, or they could have a lot of interest but they are not essentially doing a 9-to-5 job, or they have a very different outlook of their workspace, career and all that. Or if they are somebody who's living in the moment, not planning things ahead. Even if they were to go on a long trip, they would be like, okay, I think we can start now, and just grab a few things, put it in a backpack and start going. That kind of a person. If your current partner is somebody like that, then it's an indication that you might expect something long-term in a very concrete relationship with this person. So this is the overall idea I'm seeing, and definitely this person is very passionate towards you. They have a lot of feeling towards you. They see you as like a valued, prized possession. So that's what I'm gathering so far. Let's get some more cards. So your bottom deck energy with this particular deck was the Tower in the reverse. This was your bottom deck energy, the Tower in the reverse, right? So this also tells me that the vibe that I kind of get from this, I don't feel like your relationship would be like a roller coaster, something very tremendous, like a lot of energy all over the place. I don't feel that way. What I strongly feel is this is somebody like a soulmate connection, if you really believe in soulmates and all that. This is somebody with whom life would be pretty smooth, not a lot of drama or unexpected changes, or nothing to be too much adventurous, or nothing too much drastically changing overnight, good and bad happening all the time, this or that, not somebody like that. This person is pretty flexible. This person likes to adjust to whatever they are comfortable with, and this includes a lot. So with them, you don't really have to struggle for something, or be worried about something all the time. There might be chances for a tower moment, but nothing is like collapsing. Like, I'm not saying that the tower moment would be something very disastrous that you can't take. Absolutely not, because this person is somebody who kind of knows to handle their things in their own way, and they're not gonna let you be affected by anything. So the presence of the Tower card says that there could be some external circumstances due to which there might be disturbances in your relationship, or before you get together. I mean, all this is before you get together, like a spouse. So this person could be somebody who likes to protect their things, which also includes you. So because they value you like a treasure, they like to fight for that. So if there are any external circumstances that is kind of a hindrance to your relationship, they would like to fight for it. So that's the overall vibe I'm getting. Let me get some oracle cards. So spirits, group 1, what do you want to tell us about group 1's future spouse? Future spouse, some personality traits, characteristics, some physical traits. What do you want to tell us about group 1? That's too many cards. Oops, I'm so bad at shuffling, especially, you know, cards like these, like big cards. I don't know, I still haven't figured out a way to shuffle cards properly. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, spirits, too much of shuffling going on. I just saw the owl card, but I'm putting it back. Let's see if it comes out again. I'll take that. But good enough. Okay. So we have wild women. So the message I was getting while I was shuffling was that your person, if you are a female watching this, regardless of the gender, your future spouse is somebody who has some kind of feminine qualities in them. I don't mean to I'm not trying to say that your future spouse is a female, or that, you know, he's a male but has female characteristics. Okay, wait, that's, what am I even trying to say? Okay, the point I'm trying to make is, this person is somebody who has some feminine related qualities. Nothing in a bad way. For example, being very benevolent, or having a softer side. I feel like this person is a kind of a soft-natured person, because we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the wild women. So your person is definitely free-spirited, adventurous, and passionate, but also that they are soft-natured. They like to live in the present. They like to go with the flow, and they are somebody who's naturally very caring, very nurturing. So that's something to look out for if you are trying to figure out if the current partner you have is your future spouse or not. So that's a very strong personality trait that I'm getting. Anything more about group 1's future spouse? Group 1's future spouse. That's a lot of cards. This particular deck is not so convenient with shuffling, because the cards kind of they tend to stick together, and it's really annoying for me. But the cards are very great. I love the imagery on these cards. So group one's person, what can you tell us? What more can you tell us about group one's person? That's a few cards. Okay, I'll take them. We do have reversals, but I don't read reversals in this particular deck. I just like to read them the way they are. I mean, involved with the way they come. I like to read them right. So we have thunder, we have sacrifice, we have curse, and we have child. This here. Okay, so with the thunder card, I feel like when you meet this person, either it could be in a place where there's a lot of things going on. I hope you're able to see these cards well. Yes. Okay. Where there's in the background a lot of things going on, like a place where there's party, or there's some kind of rain. I mean, not some kind of rain. I'm sorry. Where there's rain, where it's raining, there's thunder, literally thunder in the background, or a place where there's a lot of music, a lot of light and dance and noise. Or it could be some festival, could be also a celebration. Basically, some place where there is either literally thunder, or there's a lot of people involved, you know. With sacrifice, I strongly feel that this could be a place where there's something going on, like some kind of a ritual, or a celebration, some kind of party, some birthday party, some bachelor party of your friend, something like, I don't know. So yes, with the child card, I strongly feel like your person is certainly very soft natured. Remember this tone? I told you that, you know, at the beginning of this reading, I kind of get a peaceful vibe from this stone. Your person is somebody like that. If you come home after a very long day at work and you feel like totally exhausted, you're mentally blocked, you feel mentally blocked, if you just talk to your spouse for a few moments, you would be all right very soon. You know, they naturally pass on a very peaceful vibe, and that's very important to somebody like you. So that's what I'm strongly getting with the child card. For some of you, group one, they also use, your future spouse also has a very childish nature to them. Again, not in a bad way. I mean to say that they could be somebody who keeps their inner child alive, who has a high level of energy, and is somebody who makes you laugh, who's very attached to you. I feel like they have a good sense of humor. As a personality, if you ask, I feel like their biggest personality trait would be like they're very spontaneous and they have very good sense of humor. The curse and this thunder also kind of point towards this situation, which tells me that again, going back to the point when I said, when you meet this person, it could be at a stage of their life or your life where you are kind of lost, you are kind of wandering somewhere, you really don't know what to do, or you are not in your usual self, you or they kind of have lost their passion. It could be that they feel low-spirited, and that kind of a situation when they are usually not their self, or probably they're thinking about something unconventional, like or about spirituality. They are just starting to embark on their spiritual journey, or you are in that kind of a phase, you know, something to do with this. would be kind of a moment when you meet this person, and that's when getting to know each other is when you both will realize that, okay, whatever I've been thinking of is not really that great an option for me. I have better things in my life and I have better blessings coming out my way. So one thing I noticed from all these cards is that your person could be somebody with very attractive eyes. If like I'm trying to say, mostly they could be somebody with sharp brown or black eyes, very attractive eyes. Like their eyes would be the first thing anybody would notice, and every time you think of them, you'd be like, oh my gosh, their eyes, they're just so beautiful. They could be they could have large eyes or very attractive eyes. They could also be somebody who has good facial features, which is to say that irrespective of the race, I'm not really saying this could be an Asian or a Caucasian or anything. Irrespective of the race or the country or wherever they are from, their features would be very sharp, and their hair also could be dark. Based on these cards, I feel like brownish, because all the cards almost have like a brownish to black hair, at least like dark or kind of like at least light brown, but not lighter than that. Definitely somebody like this. If you're looking for a female, then this person could be very pretty, very pretty. Somebody who stays in others' memory for quite some time. With facial features and all, that's all I'm getting. Let me get one last card from this deck. So group 1 spirits. Group 1. What do we have for group 1's future spouse? What do you want to tell us about group 1's future spouse? So, well, we have Blossom card. Yes, this kind of confirms totally that your person is somebody who loves to live in the moment, who loves to celebrate things, who is somebody who blossoms every day. You know, this beautiful card. This person is somebody who just not knows but also thinks and acts that every day is a beautiful day. If no matter how much of worries or problems they have going on in their life, whatever crap they are going through, if you ask them the very next day, they'd be like, oh well, this is a new day, let's just hope for the best. You know, I feel like they are very positive persons, a kind of person you definitely need in your life. They're gonna value you and your connection, your relationship very much. I also feel like what else? They not just value your relationship, they make you feel valued. You know, not just like from their end, they in their mind and heart they feel they value, but also somebody who makes you feel valued, who makes sure you're happy. So sometimes this person and their wild spirit and childish spirit can sometimes be a little annoying to you, because I feel like you are somebody a little matured, at least more than your age, and you are somebody who likes to plan things and organize before you proceed with something, but they would be quite the opposite. Sometimes you might get a little annoyed with their overall outlook on how they do things or the way they do things, but that's not to say that you don't love them back. I'm sorry for using the L word, because I'm sure there's a lot of love in this relationship, because one that we're talking about spouse, and the other that they are very passionate towards you. Like, look at the thunder, the wild women, the Six of Wands, and for them you are a celebration. This relationship is a celebration, and they will try everything to bring that smile on your face and to retain that smile on your face. So that's what I feel from all these cards, group 1. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And also, if you have any suggestions for the upcoming reading or new readings, please let me know in the comments below. And thanks so much for tuning in today. You have a wonderful day and take care. Bye bye. Hi group 2. So if you chose this blue stone, this is the reading for you. Let me put this aside. So with the blue stone, I'm not picking up anything very particular in terms of your future spouse, as I did for the previous group. But this stone just makes me feel like something is very deep, something in this connection very deep, because the color is, it looks deep and ancient, kind of gives me sea vibes. So let's see what cards you have for today, what spirits want me to tell you. Oops. We are getting a lot of energy right away. Alright, so spirits, group 2. What do we have for group 2's future spouse? What can you tell us about group 2's future spouse? What can you tell us about group 2's future spouse? We have the Fool card. Okay. What's going on? Group 2. Your energy is something I'm able to feel even now, even here. I don't know where you're from, but I think you're manifesting this person quite a lot. We have the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. We have the 14 of Moons reverse, which is the King of Cups in the traditional tarot. King of Cups in reverse. Let's see if we can get one more card, spirits. What can you tell us about group 2's future spouse? Wow, we have the Knight of Wands. Excellent. Okay. And your bottom deck card is Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, yes. So what I'm strongly feeling from this is that it makes me think about your person. When I think about your person, I feel like they are somebody who usually has a lot of things going on in their space. You know, who keeps juggling with things, who has a lot of things around them. Kind of like sometimes they lose track of what they are doing and when they are supposed to do. Like they just have a lot of things, basically. Somebody who doesn't really have the time, or who doesn't really think about themselves much, because sometimes I feel like they could be a little money oriented, not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like they could be workaholic to some extent, or they could be somebody who's invested in future, trying to secure their future, secure their life or their career, who is constantly building something, you know. But as a personality, if you look at the person and get to know them, you will notice that this person is actually very innocent. They might look a little rough or very extravagant on the outside, but they are actually very soft and innocent on the inside. They could be somebody who's free-spirited to some extent. I know I said this for the previous group, but the previous group was the context was different. That was kind of a wild, free-spirited, adventurous type. But your person is not somebody to that extent. Your person is somebody who doesn't really focus or want to have things for themselves, but they are usually oriented towards everything around them. We're usually working towards something or the other. So this person could be family oriented to a lot of extent. They are somebody who values all other people in their life. If you are in a relationship with someone already and you're trying to see if this is the person you're going to settle down with, and if the person already has a family or children or somebody dependent on them, then yes, it could be a possibility. For some of you, for very less of you, I mean, it depends where you're watching from and what culture you are from. But for some of you, I feel that there could be a possibility that they already have kids from their previous connection relationship, or it could be that this person is looking forward to have kids with you in the future and is very family oriented. They also like to, they are not somebody who are good with their emotions. They don't generally let their emotions loose. That's because they normally don't know how to handle their emotions perfectly. They are capable of doing that, but they just don't know how to do that, if you know what I mean. This person could not be somebody who's very expressive. If you're expecting them to make a move or say things explicitly, you're not gonna get that. You will have to read them under their skin. You will have to find things with their eyes and with their expressions. I don't know, I feel like this person could have a poker face. You would not really be able to say what they are thinking, but this person is somebody definitely who sometimes gets into the mood where they have a lot of dilemmas. They don't really know which way to go or what to decide because they're not good at making decisions. That's not to say that all of them watching this, you will have somebody indecisive. It's not as bad as that. It's just that a lot of options basically confuse them. So they are not somebody who can really master their emotions, but they are capable of that. They just need the support that they can get. And the Knight of Wands, this is somebody who takes fast actions as in terms of their career, in terms of the things that they are supposed to do. This is basically a responsible person. Your future spouse is somebody who likes to do a lot of things, so they are naturally very multitasking and also very responsible. So if these qualities match the person you are currently with, then a lot of chances are that that is the person you're gonna settle down with. Let me get some oracle cards to deep dive into their personality, what spirits can tell us about their looks. So spirits, what do you have to tell us for group 2's future spouse? Voila, we have 4 cards. For the previous group, we got this wild women upright, and for this group 2, we've got wild women in the reverse. Like I said, this person is free-spirited, but not to the extent of group 1's future spouse. This your person is somebody who likes to be that way but is not, because they are just probably scared to be very free-spirited. That's not who they generally are, because they could be somebody who comes from a large family, like as in they have a lot of siblings they've grown up with, or a lot of people in their household they've grown up with, and so they are used to being with people, or just somebody who usually takes decisions for them, who usually they could be somebody who has been surrounded always by people who take care of things for them. So when it comes to doing things on their own, they get stuck. Like it could be as simple as they don't know what to wear for that particular day because they have too many options, and it generally tends to confuse them. So and they are not somebody who is very free-spirited in the sense that being very spontaneous and doing things without a plan, because this person, if you let them without a plan, or if they go somewhere without a plan or a proper itinerary, they tend to get lost. So this is somebody who likes to plan things ahead, who's invested in the future, who's invested in their life, and would like to lay out things and then decide what is to be done. So we have Time Master. That's a beautiful confirmation to what we were just talking about. This is definitely somebody who likes to manage their time efficiently, who does not waste time in getting lost somewhere and then exploring and all those sort of things. This is somebody who, if they are traveling somewhere, they are not somebody who will just take their backpack and go and explore. This is somebody who will look up on the internet about every little thing about the place, find out what is good, what is not, talk to people, plan everything properly, and then hit the road. They do this because they don't want to waste time trying different things and not liking them and coming back, and also that because they have a lot of things going on around them. Usually they don't want to waste time on one particular thing and let other things slip away. This is somebody who sticks to deadlines, who values time a lot. This is somebody you will find in the meeting room sharp 9 o'clock if the meeting is to start at 9, and they value that quality in others. So this is a Time Master we are looking at. We have the Tree of Life. This is someone who has a lot of experiences, and we have the Owl. Definitely somebody with great wisdom. So group 2, honestly, when I was looking at this stone in the beginning of the reading, the only thing that was flashing in my mind, but I didn't say it aloud because I didn't want to offend anybody, let's say. I didn't really pick up anything very concrete, but the only idea that was running in my mind is this kind of looks a little old to me. The color and the stone, it's not as fresh and vibrant as the others, but I really love this color, and it looks deep and ancient as in I'm sorry, I'm just lacking a better word, I guess. Kind of an old vibe I get, let's say. So now when I look at these cards, I feel like your person could be somebody much older than you. If you are looking for somebody, or if you're currently in a relationship with someone who is not that old, it might not be your person. Again, one more thing is that for most of you, I do pick the vibe that this is somebody who's physically definitely a lot older than you. With the Time Master, look at the Time Master, he's definitely old. And look at this center figure here. Sorry, the camera keeps moving, sorry. This center figure here, the owl and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not a very old person, but it is definitely not a very young person as well, like a page. So this could be somebody who's at least middle-aged, or if not, they have quite a lot of experience in their life. Like if they are somebody, that's a very noisy bird, I hate it. Okay, now stop. So this could be somebody who has had a lot of life experiences from the Tree of Life and the Owl card, has gained a lot of wisdom through their experiences, who has a lot of learnings in life, who can tell you about each and everything. You know, this person is pretty much like an encyclopedia of modern life. They have lived, they have seen, they have experienced a lot of things, and that's one reason why they are very particular with organizing things and ahead, because they know that the time once lost cannot be regained. So because they value time, they would put in whatever they can in making that time very special with you. So this could be somebody in my imagination right now, like it's like running like a film in my mind. This could be somebody in a very well-off position compared to you, who is pretty much older than you, irrespective of the gender, or at least looks very old, older than their age, definitely. They might also have a family from their previous relationship, or kids or something like that. If they take you on a date to some restaurant, they would have already figured out the place, what kind of food, what kind of cuisine, and which table they want to sit, and at what time they want to go. You know, somebody who's planned literally everything from end to end, what they're gonna wear, which car they're gonna go, and what they're gonna do after dinner, before dinner, everything, including the time and venue and everything. You know, so somebody who would just go there and not waste too much time in selecting the food. They just they'll have everything on their mind already and just order and then start talking and getting to understand you much better, because they want to invest their quality time in getting to know you and be with you and make memories with you, not waste time on everything else. So that's the kind of person we are looking at. This person could have light colored hair. Most of the cards are pointing towards light colored hair. Could be, at least if not light colored, they might be a little old and can have gray hair. For very few of you, don't worry. Or could be like salt and pepper, if you are somebody who likes it. They are very knowledgeable. They are very intelligent, very sharp. They are very knowledgeable. They know how to multitask. They can take care of a lot of things at the same time. They are not somebody who will blame you for anything, or like wait for you to do something. They're just somebody who has seen and done a lot of things, so they will not wait for anybody to take any action. They just go about and finish it off in a jiffy. So they are again not very adventurous, because they are not this. If you believe in type of souls, this could be somebody who's an old soul, who has lived a lot of lifetimes and had a lot of experiences, life experiences, and things of that sort, and so they know what they are doing. They're very they're full of wisdom, very knowledgeable. Even with the time master, it tells me that they have lived many lives. I'm sorry for that sound, it's my neighbor. I'm sitting close to the window, so it's usually my neighbor's house. So this is somebody who has seen a lot of time pass through, a lot of generations pass through, so they've lived a lot of lives, human lives on this earth. And also with the hour, the tree of life, this tells me that they don't want to be free-spirited because they've already finished all those drama in their previous lives. So the bottom deck energy we have is the staff. The staff is something that's like a tool to manifest what you want. So your person could be somebody, like I said, who knows to use their resources very well. They wouldn't waste anything, they wouldn't let go of anything until they feel like it's redundant, you know. They are somebody who knows to take care of things and who knows to use resources, and who is also manipulative to some extent. Again, not in a bad way, in a good way, because they know how to get things done. Whatever serves them good, they know how to chase it and get things done. So if you, excuse me, so if you are someone who is a little hesitant, who's a little pondering whether to go with this person or not, well, he has a family, he has an ex or an ex-wife, or he's still in a relationship or still in a marriage, should I, you know, be the other woman and all that, although I don't see necessarily third-party situations here. But if you you know, stumble upon somebody like that and you are thinking too much over that, this person is not going to let you ponder for a long time. You know, they are somebody who's going to take fast action, swift action, because they have everything planned out in their head. So, and with this, like I said, because they know how to get things done their way, they could also be somebody from whom you can benefit with their age and wisdom, with their all the connections they have. This could also be somebody who's well off than you, so with their resources or with their experience or with their love, with their relationship, whatever it could be, that you could benefit a lot from this person. So that's something worthy to look at, I would say. So don't ponder too much if that's what's going on in your head, and if you're looking for signs and confirmation. So spirits, one last card. What have you got to tell us about this person? What group 2's future spouse is like? What do you want to tell us about this person? Group 2's future spouse. What do you think we should know about Group 2's future spouse? About their personality, their characteristics? By now you would have figured out that I'm very, very bad at shuffling. Yes, especially because these cards are very pointed. It kind of hurts. Okay, we have Blossom, but I'm gonna shuffle again because we got the same card for the previous deck. I don't know what spirits want to say, but I'll take it if it comes the next time. Rebirth. Put that back again. I also saw work, which again confirms that this person is very much into work. Either they could be a little workaholic, or they could have a lot of things going on. They could also have a couple of jobs. You know, they do one kind of a job in the morning, one kind of job in the evening or the weekends. So they are somebody who does not like to waste time. Oops, lot of cards. Okay, journey. Right. Okay, rebirth, journey, everything tells me, okay, everything tells me that they have, I feel like this journey with this, your bottom deck energy is rebirth. Wow, look at that. I should have taken that probably. No worries. So with the rebirth and the journey, I feel like this person is definitely somebody who's taken a lot of births. This is not their first or second birth. They have lived through a lot of births. They have learned a lot of things from this earth. They have a lot of past experiences. They have gone through a very long, tiring journey. With the journey, I don't feel it's about you guys. It's more to do with your person. And the rebirth card, it tells me about this person, your future spouse, that they have taken a lot of journey. Probably this could also be somebody who's literally had a lot of journeys, as in traveled a lot. This could be somebody who's traveled the world, or at least a lot of countries. Could also be this. It could also mean that this person has a lot to offer you from their journeys. This rebirth, it's like for this person, it's a rebirth with you. It's a rebirth with this connection with this and with this. The Fool card is also, sometimes it also denotes journey. So it could be that you could be moving from one place to another after you meet this person. It could also be that you meet this person while you're traveling, or either of you would have traveled some distance to meet each other. It could be that you have traveled from somewhere to meet this person, or vice versa. Or it could be that after you meet, you have to travel a particular distance to go somewhere. Or when you get married or something, you might relocate to a different place. So some kind of journey is involved. And the rebirth is kind of rebirth for this person, even with the Tree of Life and the Fool card. It feels like a new beginning for this person with you. Yes, that's the word I'm getting, new beginning with this person. For this person, it's a new beginning with you. You kind of bring in new perspectives, new opportunities, new ideas, and everything new, pretty much a clean slate for this person in their life. They would have had a kind of a mixed, tiring journey so far, and you would be bringing in a lot of positivity and rebirth and newness, basically, into their lives. So that's all I had for you, group 1. Let me just see. I think I've covered all the points. It could, for some of you, you might meet this person while traveling, like I said, or could, for some of you, it could also be at a place, basically, where you've gone to learn something or to gain something. Yeah, like a college, something like that, or an institute where you went to learn something, anything of that sort. So mostly it's related to journey, something related to journey, I feel. So that's what I'm picking up for you, group 2. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments. If you want me to do any other readings, also please leave a comment. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Hi, group 3. Welcome to this reading. If you chose this kind of transparent, beautiful, greenish, bluish crystal or stone, I'm pretty excited for you, group 3, because I like this stone. Although I'm a little exhausted from all the talking, but because I'm not usually somebody who talks a lot, it's a bit difficult for me to do these kind of readings, especially most of the day I don't talk at all. But I'm a little excited for you guys. I want to really see what kind of a person you get. With this stone, I feel like this is somebody very special. Your future spouse is somebody who's very special to you, who means a lot to you, and vice versa also. This could be for some of you once in a lifetime person, once in a lifetime relationship, not too much of not somebody who you would find very frequently, or they would find you very frequently, if that makes sense. This is also somebody with whom you have a very beautiful relationship. I'm just getting a very beautiful vibe all of a sudden, and the energy is just uplifting my overall energy. I'm so excited for you guys. So let's see what cards you get. So spirits, group 3, tell us about their future spouse. Group 3, about their future spouse. What can you tell us about their future spouse? Not these many cards. Give me one by one. Right. Okay, we have 4 cards already. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, which is the 4 of Spears. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Wands, and we have the Hermit in reverse. I already have something in my mind, some message that I'm getting very strongly, but I'll just try to pick 1 or 2 more cards and then we'll get on to the message. 8 of Pentacles. Anything else? Voila! We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is very interesting. We have the Queen of Wands as the bottom deck energy. Queen of Wands upright, which is the Queen of Sun. Right. Okay. So the message that I was strongly getting is that when you meet this person, their life or your life or both of your lives or both of your situation at that particular moment was a mess or is a mess. For some of you, out of no reason, I feel like you already know this person. They're not somebody new. You've already met them and you are probably in the stage of working your relationship out. It's not really somebody very new. You've had a past already with this person, or at least you've been through quite some time with this person. But if for very few of you, if it is somebody you don't know, then this could be somebody, when you meet them, both of your lives or either of your lives could be in a mess, in a very bad state. Like this, either I feel like one person would be in a phase where they have some kind of inner conflict with themselves. They would be in some kind of a struggle, like I remember when for one of my friends, I was doing this reading and I got this particular card. They were going through a struggle about their future, as in they didn't have a proper job and they were looking out for job. They didn't know if they will get a confirmation from their job, and that's when they actually met their twin flame. If you're somebody who believes in those kind of things, so this could be something like that. Either you or they could be in some kind of struggle. if one person is in struggle, the other person could be in a sort of a hermit mode, or you're slowly getting out of that hermit mode, like opening up a little at a time. Because we do have the hermit card, although it's in reverse. It's in the reverse because when you meet this person, this hermit mode is going to change. If you are somebody in this hermit mode, then when you meet this person comes into your life, the state of yours is going to be tossed over, right? So for your person, if they are somebody with this inner struggle, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it could also be that they have lost something recently. Five of Pentacles is also like a kind of a lost card. It could be that they have lost something or somebody recently. It could be that they are getting out of a previous relationship, some kind of breakup, or some kind of hard relationship that they have been, anything of that sort. For many of you, I'm picking up some kind of loss or almost on the brink of losing something. That's when you would meet each other. That's when you would come into each other's life, and it's going to change both of your life, just like that. Because with the Six of Wands, it's going to be an absolute victory. Although there would be a lot of ups and downs in your relationship, I definitely see ups and downs, like a lot, because when one person is a little aloof or a little distant from the other in terms of emotional bond, the other person is going to work towards building it, and vice versa. What I mean is, if you kind of sometimes feel like, this is not going to work, and no, this is not for me, then the other person is going to make you feel like, no, this is absolutely going to work. I'm here for you. I'm going to make it work for you. And that's how you're going to support each other at times of need, at times of when you really want the other person to be there. This connection is definitely going to be victorious. Why? Because you both want it to happen equally. You both want this equally, like very badly. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this could be again an indication that this is your twin flame. I don't like to label any relationship like that until I really know in and out of it. But if you're somebody who believes in those kind of things, then you can take it. Otherwise, if it's not what you normally like to know, then you can leave the message. But this is a very strong connection, in the sense that you would not be able to be without each other for a long time. That's not to say that you won't have any problems between you. You will definitely have. I'm not saying like you should have problems and I like to see you with problems or something. Definitely not. But I'm saying you would have a lot of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you just can't be without each other. I kind of almost get a vibe of like those old bickering couples who bicker a lot, but they just can't be away from each other. So let me get some oracle cards. One more thing is that you might meet this person when in some kind of work related stuff. Either at work, you might meet this person either at work, or when you are looking for work, or something to do with work, because there's a lot of pentacle energy here. It means that it could be some place where you make money, or or something to do with work. It could be a work party, or it could be a work meeting. some kind of conference that you are attending. One of you might feel, before meeting this person, before meeting the other, you might be in a mode where you're like, no, I just want to be alone. I don't want anybody in my life. I just want to be alone. Or you are probably very pissed off by being alone for a long time, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do everything on my own. And that's you're probably sulking about that, and that's when the other person is coming into your life. So if these kind of situations match with the person you're already with currently, then it's an indication that this is the person for you. So we have upper world, we have smoky mirror, we have the middle world, and we have witness. Anything else for group 3's person, to confirm group 3's person? Anything you can tell us about group 3's person's personality? Magic. Oh, okay. Let me put these cards a bit closer to the camera. Okay. I hope you can see this now. Okay. So, right off, I feel like this relationship, trust me, it is divinely guided. Like with this stone, I felt there's something so special about this connection, and this is what that special is. It's divinely guided. You guys are meant to be together. There's no way you could miss each other, I mean, as in terms of not being with each other, because if you are at any point of your relationship, if you're wondering, oh my gosh, why did I even meet this person? Why did I even come into this person's life? Or why did this person even come into my life? It's not going to work, so I just don't want this person and all that. No, you were supposed to meet each other. You were supposed to be together. It might look seemingly impossible right now for some of you, but trust me, it's gonna work out, because this is divinely guided. This upper world, this smoky mirror, this magic, it's like when you met this person, you both would have had an instant magical attraction towards each other. It's kind of almost magnetic, like a strong pull towards each other. The other person for you would have come off like almost so magical. Oh my gosh, this person is exactly what I've always wanted. You know, something like that. I feel like your person has good features, but their eyes are a bit lighter than the normal. So if irrespective of where you live, if the normal color of the eyes for the majority of the population in your region is something, your person's eyes could be a little lighter than the average or the normal majority. That's what I meant. This could also be a person a little bit older than you. I know I said this for group 2, but for group 2 I feel like the age gap would be considerably too much as compared to you. I feel like your person could be physically older than you, but not quite mature as you, if you know what I mean. It's this person, even though they are physically older than you, they are not essentially, they don't essentially look old. They look very young. This person looks younger than their age. Yes, definitely, they look very younger than their age. Nobody would even believe when they told their age. This could also be somebody who has something from their past, who probably had a failed past relationship, or I mean any kind of romantic relationship that did not succeed, or they could have kids from the previous relationship, this came for some other group as well, but I feel like your person's kids could be a lot younger, or they could have some carryover, like a burden or carryover from their past relationship when they meet you. With the upper world and the middle world, this is definitely somebody who has descended in order to be with you, and vice versa. Both of you have come into this middle world just to be with each other. The witness card is, and the magic card tells me, like, if you believe in spirit guides, please do reach out to them. Please be in touch with them. Please be in contact, because your spirit guides are going to help you massively in coming together with this person. This person loves you a lot. There's a lot of love and emotions towards you that this person carries, and same goes for you. It's just that sometimes you think about the future, or you think about other things, other factors in your life, and you tend to get pissed off or worried, that this is not going to work. But that's not the case. It's divinely guided. You're highly protected. Your relationship is highly protected. So don't worry about the future, because smoky mirror, this, I'm not really sure. I don't quite remember what the exact meaning in this deck is, but I do feel that whatever is happening right now in terms of your future, in terms of your life, in terms of your situation, both of your situation right now, it kind of gives a false impression in terms of the future, as to, this is not going to work, or this seems very impossible to be possible. But that's all an illusion. It's like a smoky mirror. So that is what I'm picking up. So group 3 spirits, do you have anything to tell about the person's personality? Intuition. I feel like this is more for you and your person, both of you. You both are intuitively guided. You know that this will work. Intuitively you know that it will work, but practically you're just very confused, and you don't want to believe practically, because practically it seems impossible. That is what I'm gathering. Like I said, for most of you, this is something you know this person already, or you're currently in relationship with, but your future spouse is somebody you're meant to be with, and divinely sent, divinely guided, and all that. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know. If you have any other suggestions for next videos, please let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye bye.